It's important for us. It's the basis for our government, and it's central to our understandings of what it means to be an American, what it means to be an American citizen, what American democracy is. And so understanding what the Constitution is, why it looks the way it does, the principles that it enshrines and establishes for us, I think is really important for American citizenry and for American citizenship. And of course, understanding how it's interpreted is critical because all the action takes place in interpretation. Well, obviously, I think it's a lot to ask students, high school students in particular, to really know and understand the whole course of American constitutional history. So it makes sense, though, to take a few critical moments and look at them three-dimensionally and fully. So to get beyond the sort of surface story, which tends to be, a very happy story, and understand the real dynamics that went into it. And I think with that, students can get a real feel for the dynamic, the relationship of politics to law, the relationship of the Supreme Court to the other branches, the fluidity of the whole thing, and the way it calls upon us as American citizens to think about the questions, that are raised in constitutional disputes. The founding, obviously, is one moment that's definitely worth studying. The Reconstruction period, the Civil War era Reconstruction period, if it's constitutional law that you really want to grapple with, then it might make sense to look at Dred Scott, which is a great moment, a bad moment for the court, but for understanding the court's relationship to politics, or to look right after the war at Reconstruction and the court's interpretation and manipulation of the Civil War amendments. The New Deal is a great era to look at, and Brown versus the Board of Education is a great era. I mean, Roe v. Wade is another one that might be worth looking at, but my guess is the issues there are too controversial so that you're going to get lost in that and not really be able to abstract out to the extent that you need to and see the relationship issues. So, I mean, Brown is hard enough, but it's distant enough in history that I think students can really grapple with the complexities of the relationship between the court, the president, the states, and so on.